All right. Coming live from the backyard. Decided to take off the swim bait and go with the Texas rig. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. All right. First cast. Came in kind of a little hot there with it, but you know. I gotta figure out my cast. Rusty. Yeah, that would be sweet if I did. All right, I'm into my second cast, so. Yesterday I was very lucky first cast. A little late start to the morning, but hey, better late than never. It's not too hot. It's actually, so I heard it's like 10 degrees cooler today than it's been. But this is throwing a Zoom Fluke here. It's much smaller than I thought I had bought, but you know, just gonna do what it's gonna do. And I'm throwing a Texas rig on my bait cast. Use my bait caster here, so very, very simple setup. I haven't thrown a Texas rig since I broke my line off here a couple weeks ago, but let's see if we can get these fish awake. Just getting started, so. The plan is to catch one though, or two. Nah, sticky bottom. Trying to see if I can disturb the piece in front of the drainage here, or in front of this little bit of cover here. I've had some luck. Again, not where I want to throw, but it's gonna have to throw. Silly boy, I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Got my 2 miles in. Got my basketball in this morning. Been up and at it since like 4:30 this morning, so got to get a drop on the day before the day gets a drop on you. I'm just canning this ball right into the water. No finesse to it. No finesse. Yeah, man. Trying to get back on my routine. I've been doing a 75 hard challenge, so this is day 7 of it. But it also includes me fishing every day too, so early bird gets the fish. Plus, I got too much stuff going on in the day, so I gotta get up early. I hate to say it. As the day gets longer, there's just way more distractions. I'm definitely more focused in the morning. I hate it, but less to deal with. Ashley, what's going on? Man, 42. I gotta stay active. Gotta stay healthy here. Plus, it's been too hot, man. Like, try fishing in the middle of the day. Have a damn heat stroke. So that's part of the reason too. Is either I'm fishing in the morning or I'm fishing in the evening. Fishing at like 10 noon, miserable. The fish don't like it, I don't like it, so I'll gladly get up earlier if that means I can fish and not be sweating my ass off. And I was gonna go easy this morning. I was gonna use some bread and the kitty rod just so I can get a win in the column for catching a fish, but I'm like, nope, nope, nope. We're gonna use soft plastic. Add a little bit of a challenge this morning. Okay. Fishing backyard pond. Usually you'll find me going live at. Oh, then sometimes I might be on my boat, but backyard by my house. This is the setup. So this is where I get my freshwater training in. I'm gonna graduate to a lake one day. There's a couple other secret little ponds I know about that some people have been trying to put me on around here, so that included. But until then, this is where I fish mostly. And then I also do saltwater fishing, so. Not seeing we get any fish in this retention pond here. And this is a natural body of water, even though it's in the neighborhood. This actually was here well before the houses were built back here. And it was much bigger. They've actually just made it smaller. Why? I don't know why. Carp attack. Just on a simple white fluke this morning. Trying to see if I can get a fish to come and say what's up. Small water charters, what's good, man? Appreciate you popping in. Hope the mornings is going well for you. Oh, I thought I was something there. The breeze feels amazing right now. Ash, I'm sorry to hear that. That's definitely no fun. Okay, that's not bad. At least you got some fish on the boat. I'm trying to hit my casting is has gotten better, but your boy is not surgical with it. Dark Magician, what's going on, man? I was so beat yesterday I could not fish in the evening. Even though I wanted to, my buddy was trying to get me to fish. I just could not. I could not. I was tired. I literally got myself a glass of milk and made myself usually I do 3 cookies. I made 5. I just was like fat boy status. Sometimes you just gotta have a glass of milk and some chocolate chip cookies and chill out. Nothing yet, Justin. Nothing yet. Building up to it, though. So I can work this bank here. Try and get better at working my angles along the bank. Something on here. Something on here. Again, very simple. I got a Z-Man, like gigantic grub worm. I'll probably switch out eventually, but for now we're gonna try our luck with the white fluke. I feel like fish love it. Can't go wrong with a white fluke, I feel like. So there is a gator scope, but he's been not looking. So Actually, I think I maybe saw it yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before, but I haven't seen it lately though. So doesn't mean it's not here, just I haven't seen it. Ow. That's definitely not where I wanted to cast. Sunday was the first time did not catch a single fish, whether it was going live or just fishing in general. But I did catch one yesterday on the first cast. And I was on the yellow boat. I haven't been on that thing for a while. Because normally it's not right there. It's been floating around the pond. Mm-mm. Probably right. I'm gonna mosey my way around that way. It's worth a shot. I'm not gonna. I have no complaints about fishing in the shade. Another reason fish in the morning. My phone. My phone will temperature rise. I was live streaming Saturday. Phone got too hot. Shut off. It said we're ending your stream immediately. All right. Here's the problem now. If I fish, I just gotta be mindful of there's a lot of tree limbs in the water here and rocks. They used to dump a lot of like hurricane debris back here. That's how they filled it up. So like I said, it used to be much bigger, but I've lost more than what this pond has given me, I tell you that. So try to avoid any type of fancy casting. Otherwise, it ends up in this Christmas tree here full of fishing ornaments. We're gonna see if these trees are underneath these. Yeah. I've risked it. I risk it for the fish, but man, I've lost my iPhone here too. I think that was on a live stream. I think that was more than my fault because I had rocked the boat and the tripod fell over. And then the stream just ended abruptly, obviously, as my phone is sitting somewhere. I know it's like kind of off this tree right here in front of me, and maybe off a little bit. I tried magnet fishing it out, no luck. I haven't given up on it though. And believe it or not, that's my second phone I've lost while fishing. I think I learned my lesson. So I'm extra careful. Man, it's kind of quiet out here though. There's barely any fish jumping. Even though there's tons of bugs in the water, I think they'd be busting them up. Woo! Into the tree. Got it back. Popped it out. Popped it out. That was a close call. Okay, that's pretty big, pretty big catfish. I've never caught a fish that was 50 pounds. Jeez, that's just wilder. Couldn't even imagine. Oh, that feels nice. Let's see, the easy I probably would have came out I was throwing the popper. That's been my go-to lately. But I figure with it being later in the morning, best to go with something that's gonna get to the bottom. Cooler water, because it's been hot, man. It's been hot. Terrible. Dang. So I see people fish on sea-doos all the time. My buddy actually got a fish in sea-doo. That looks like a lot of fun. I just don't know how I would handle if I got a big fish on. You see these guys going 20 plus miles offshore, catching some tinks. Again, I got a video of redfish that we caught that have been some of the most, probably top 5 most fun I've had fishing inshore with friends. Mainly because, again, it's nice when you can catch a fish or two, but when everybody can catch freaking slots and they put up a hell of a fight, like it just makes for a good time. And plus, we've never caught usually you catch smaller like undersized reds, but to catch like 24 plus inch reds within the slot, because I think here they have to be 18 to 27 inches to keep. I think we caught 4. Only one was over the 27 inch mark. Let me get this back in. Here's a question for y'all. All right, silly boy, man, take it easy. Thanks for popping in. That's what we're working with here, so I'm hoping this is gonna put me in the game. J-Bro, what's going on? WX was good. All right, send it 10 likes. I appreciate y'all. Here's the thing, though. Does it make sense just keep casting the same spot and just eventually over time just wait for that fish to show up, or are you just moving around until you get that strike? Because I don't know if it's the same for like when I'm saltwater fishing. Usually you just sit on a spot. Maybe sometime wait till the tide switches and then the bite turns on. I don't know if that's the same for bass fishing. Is that a log floating, or is that an alligator? Maybe the alligator floating. I think it's across the way, like underneath that low-hanging branch. This is a weird stick floating, but it was moving kind of fast. The casts are good. The casts are good. Jose, I appreciate the sub, dog. All right, Magish. Louise, what's going on? All right, let's get a fish, man. Come on. Trying to think about what I'm gonna eat for breakfast since I haven't had any yet. Burn all these calories this morning. It's like my third shirt I've put on because I'm not haven't showered yet. So I'm playing basketball and working out. So got to shower, get my coffee on. Maybe I'll do hash brown and avocado. I don't know if you ever tried that before, but like we have this like avocado spread. Make a hash brown, put avocado on it with some pepper flakes. Slaps, slaps. If you like avocado or guacamole, whatever, just either works. Let me see if I can possibly get it by this tree, this branch hanging here without getting myself hung on something. I was a little close, too close. North Carolina. Connie, what's going on? I'm in Wilmington, so all right. I'll try the front of the tree. And I'm twitching it, letting it sit. I'm in no rush. Trying to see how it looks when I move it. All right. Okay. Little minnows love it. I see you. All right. So I could have went with the bluegill show, but like I said, I want to have an element of a challenge to the fishing this morning. Come on, you gotta hit this. Getting tense. Getting tense here. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to fishing back here, though, so I'm not gonna lie. I like staying around this side. It is shaded, but then if I fish off of this little peninsula, then I can fish the retention pond while still fishing the bigger side of the pond. Whereas if I'm walking around the other side, I'm kind of stuck like Chuck. I think I've only caught one fish from fishing on that side there. But maybe. Come on now. See what I'm talking about? Like, there's no reason why this rock is right here. Because they freaking dump concrete. Yeah, one time the alligator actually came out of the woods here. I saw it walking down the bank. I was live streaming. I was sitting over there on the pin. I was fishing across that way, and that bad boy just like slowly just made his way out of the woods and just went in the water. Which I don't know why it's coming from this side. There's not like there's no moving water back here. There's a creek behind the woods right there. Which we've seen them come from that area, but what do I know? I'm not an alligator. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Maybe somebody's hanging out there. Nothing yet, Jake. Nothing yet, man. The alligator is a small guy. I'm surprised by that. Usually by July, we're dealing with borderline dinosaurs that are hanging out, and you hear these things in the middle of the night. Like it sounds like a motorcycle revving, but it's just them like growling or something. But nah. Yeah, same time. Um, Nothing yet. Nothing yet. I would have thought I would have had a hit on the white fluke though. Usually that color is automatic. But we're already at like 84 degrees. I'm sure it's almost pushing 90 now. I don't see any fish jumping. So I know for a fact they're definitely probably towards the bottom. This pond's not that deep. Maybe 15 feet. If I had to guess out towards the middle. Really shallow along the bank. But I don't have a fish finder, so I don't know really what I'm working with or what's down here. But this water is brackish too, so I only know of what I've caught and what I've seen. I don't know if there's other fish that might be back here that might have saltwater origins. Like, I think it'd be so sick to catch a flounder or a red or a drum or sheep's head or something back here. I mean, there's blue crabs. I know I've seen those guys like swimming along the water many times. Big ones too, for that matter. There's tons of fiddler crabs too. Go in the woods, like there's like a freaking island of them in there. Gigantic ones. Yes. Hey, Carter Play, I appreciate the sub. You're not wrong about that. Not wrong about that. I'm better at fishing than I am at golf. And I fish every day. Unless something prevents me from doing it, I fish every day. It's either out here or I'm down by the boat in the marina trying to catch a fish. And if I'm lucky, I can do it in the morning and later in the evening. I'm just lucky. This is behind my house, and then I'm 10 minutes from the beach. I should time it, but I feel like it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I can get to the boat. I can park, have all my stuff on the boat, and pushing off. And then maybe 15 minutes if I'm gonna maybe park and either go surf fishing or maybe gonna go fish on a pier or something like that. Nah, man, it's pretty slow. I've been getting a lot of casting in though, getting my practice in. That's what's up. No, I'm using soft plastic, Eric. No live bait. This is my proving ground for soft plastics and hard bait. Occasionally, I will try live bait, but I've had. I don't think have I fished with live shrimp back here. I don't know if I use live shrimp. I've had luck with mud minnows and finger mullets back here. See, mother. I don't know how Sway. Stan weight gets caught on something. I'm pretty sure this is where I broke my line off the last time. I'm pretty sure that's where my what you call that too. My crankbait that I lost. Let's see, I don't want to break this off. Give it back. I think I got it back. Let's see. See, what's that there? Either that's a gator or a log sinking back to the bottom. Usually when I see tons of bubbles, that's usually what that means. But again, it could be a log that I'm lifting up that's releasing air as it's like sinking, but it's moving, so it might be the alligator, honestly. I've seen enough to know that's probably what it is. Yeah, I've seen one of those. That's why I need to, again, I'll add it to the list. The ever-growing list of fishing gear. My biggest problem right now is I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with my trolling motor. It's very temperamental. Like it works, but then it doesn't work. And when it doesn't work is when you need it to work, if that makes sense. It's like you have one job is don't shut off, especially if I'm using spot lock. When I saw this video, it was a dude using the spot lock while diving. I have zero trust in my trolling motor to be able to do that. Why are we catching? Zero trust. For a minute, I thought I'd get on the boat to go get it back because I hate breaking my line off. Like I said, this pond's taking a lot from me. I'm not trying to give it any more. How are we looking near worm? Okay, light fluke, nothing fancy. It's kind of small. Thought it was a lot bigger when I bought it. I don't know what I was looking at when I picked it up, but that's what we're working with here. Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I'm working with, man. Again, there are no fish jumping, so I feel like they are now, if anything, towards the bottom. At least where the water's a little bit cooler than up top. Hey, yo, we had 24 likes. I appreciate that, y'all. Y'all really locking in. Oh. Again, don't catch big bass. Don't get big because people catch them really easily. So you just gotta. I didn't even see that bird over there. It's not what you think it is, bird. You don't want that problem, homie. Nope, terrible cast. I knew at the moment I did it. Terrible. That's where I want to be. I feel like there's bass hanging out underneath this weeds, whatever you want to call it. Trey, I appreciate the sub. Fun Bros. Thanks for the sub, man. Also, y'all, do me a favor. Make sure y'all check out some of the other videos on the channel. I feel like I got a decent collection. My live stream just keeps a little bit more real in terms of how the fishing can be. But I've caught some massive carp out of here, some nice bass. Not to mention the countless fish that I've caught while saltwater fishing here in North Carolina. So if you like freshwater fishing and saltwater fishing content, along with how-tos and boating content, you might be in the right place. So This bird's trying to get my bait. Come on, man. I know there'd be a fish there. On good faith, I know there's to be a fish there. But sometimes you don't catch a fish every time, you know what I mean? I just try to have fun with it. And appreciate the opportunity, you know. PB tray for bass is, I don't even remember what the one I caught years ago. It was pretty big, but in modern 2025 was just over 4 pounds that I caught back here. And I caught a just over 12-pound carp fishing back here. And then what's my next? When it comes to saltwater fishing, PB, flounder at 27.5, 9 pounds. That was my biggest flounder I've ever caught. Though I did catch a 27-inch flounder. Just as big. I don't know if I weighed it. I don't know if I have my scale with me. And then what else did we catch? Oh, my biggest red is a 32 inches. I don't know if that qualifies as a bull red. Or do you got to be in the 40 club for that to be a bull? Either way, it was my PB and it was a nice. I don't have a PB for a speckled trout or sheep's head. Though I've caught some. I just don't have. I've never caught a gator speckled trout or a chopper blue. I see a big ass carp right here. Barely. Bluegill wise, I don't know. Catfish, I don't know. I've caught them, but I just haven't been big enough where I'm like, oh, I gotta weigh this. Now I did catch a big carp or crappie, but I don't think I weighed it. So I'll never know. Never know. Okay, it's a pretty big bass. Tip I have is just get one and just throw it and adjust your brake. So that you can avoid the bird nesting. I found when you hit your release and watch your weight and your bait drop down based on how fast how fast or how slow it falls is what you want to look at and adjust by. But I'm more of a spinning reel person. That's what I primarily use. When I'm back here, I use this here, but sometimes I bring this when I'm saltwater fishing, but spinning reel all day, all day. I just can't do some of the fancy pitching and skipping that you see people do with a bait cast. I'm not him when it comes to that. Oh, I did see this thing though. I guess it was iCast that went on. And I was supposed to go to that this year, but we didn't go to Orlando. I'm a little disappointed. But anyways, they had a bait caster that you didn't need to put your thumb on it to stop it. Like it just automatically had like automatic brake. Like no backlash. is kind of cool. So, uh, dag. No, it's on my list. It's on my list. Couple of fish I gotta get on. North Carolina's a little weird with how some of their season is. Like, we don't really have a red snapper season. I think it's just a weekend, which I think that's come and went. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's only just a weekend. I would love to catch cobia. Got to get a wahoo. Got to get, where was it? It was somewhere in North Carolina. I feel like it was like close to Virginia where people were catching tuna. I feel like they were catching blackfin tuna off the pier. But then North Carolina Wildlife was like not allowing people to like catch them, which was crazy because like how often do tunas come that close where you can catch them off a pier and cast into them? Like, the no fun police, man. We are just now gonna have a flounder season after a joke of a season last year, and it's only for 2 weeks, mind you. So I got 2 weeks to catch, and you only keep one flounder a day. All right, Justin, man, take it easy, man. Um, uh, no, I don't think I do. Wireless, what's up? Hey, 33. Appreciate y'all running those likes up. Likes are nice. See, I'm gonna see if I can zoom. Let's see if it doesn't disappear before I did. I was still there. Let's see if I can get the camera on it. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Not me shaking the camera, but that's the carp just hanging out right there. Tail all out. Tons of them around here. Oh, okay. No, I've heard of that. I thought somebody was like joking when they said something about there being like a cell catfish. I've never caught one. I didn't even know till someone mentioned on a live stream. It might have been you. Didn't know that was such a thing. Yeah, I've seen someone fishing and step on one, like go surf fishing. For your channel, I just say, just be consistent. As great as it might sound, just be consistent and show up. You can't control what people watch or the amount of views you get, but you can't control the consistency and just showing up and making videos and getting better at making content is what I would say. That's what I've learned. I think that's what has allowed me to kind of get my channel growing. And I barely even scratched the surface with it, so. Just show up. That's all I'm gonna say. Show up. Forget all that noise. Oh, word. Yeah, that seems like a fun little fight, though. I've seen somebody do like this guided redfish in Louisiana. It's another thing I want to get on. I know you can do it here probably, but I wouldn't even know where to start, where to catch. Like, I just want to do like sight casting into redfish. You see people do it all the time. You just gotta know where they're at. Maybe just get on the boat and start puttering around, find some channels or some creeks to get in. Slow morning on the bite, y'all. Slow morning on the bite. May already have eaten before I can get out here. It's all right, though. It's all right. Can't always be winners, you know. That carp's still over there. They're definitely not into the fluke, man. Again, what's good? Prefer to fish with the homies if I can. See if I can show this carp here. He's gone now. Try putting the lens on. It's always nice to fish with somebody. Otherwise, who's gonna believe the stories are when you catch that big fish? So most of the time when I'm fishing, anyways, I'm wearing a camera or I'm either live streaming. So I got photo or video evidence. And something I've been doing now is I've been taking a picture with every single thing I catch. Doesn't matter if it's a trash fish, the world's tiniest bluegill. I'm snapping a photo with it. Every catch counts. But like I said, the best fishing I just had recently with God. Like usually what happens is one person catches all the fish. Like that's how it usually goes, right? But everybody caught a keeper red, and it wasn't like a tiny red. It was a big red fish, and it put up a hell of a fight. Like it was like one of those things you have to be patient as this thing's taking line. Like it was a full-on spectacle. If I get around to it, I might put the video up today. I got it downloaded. I just gotta edit. I went live last Wednesday and I caught a keeper red. Thing was nice. I think that was like 24, maybe 25 inches. Got back to the dock, filleted it. Ended up giving it to my neighbor. But then I was like, I'll just catch another one. That's exactly what happened on Friday. So the universe always finds a way if you do the right thing. So I catch what's going on. Oh, for sure. So, all right. I got one more cast before I gotta go eat. I need to still shower. I gotta get coffee on. I gotta seize the day. But I might be on later on this evening. I feel like I'll be in a better spot. I gotta check the tide. I like to get on the boat. That is the expectation. Get on the Carolina skiff, try to get some saltwater fishing, and maybe I'll hop back on my live stream for y'all. And I make no promise, but every day you'll find me fishing, either in the morning or the evening. Most time it's been in the morning because I've been grinding. I've been working out. I'm doing a 75-hour challenge, so you'll catch me fishing in the morning, usually by like 7:30. I'm throwing a line. So If the tide is right, you might even find me down at the boat early in the morning. So make sure y'all, at least give me a follow if you haven't already. Again, just share my channel. If each person just took a video share, it will help tremendously as I continue to try to grow this here. Also, check out some of the links I have in the description. Whether you're looking to be a captain, start your own charter business, I got some helpful information that I've put together that might help you along that way. And then if you happen to be in the Carolinas, definitely look up my charter business, Out East Island Charters. If I can grow this channel, my hopes and dream is I can just go take people fishing, and the content, the sponsors, the brand stuff, that all just kind of takes care of it for itself, and I can just have fun and just take people that don't get a chance to go fishing like I do. So that's what we're chasing over here. But appreciate all the love and support of the stream this morning. I'll be back at it. Hopefully everybody get a chance to get some fishing in themselves. But I ain't gonna end this day on not catching a fish, I'll tell you that. So everyone be well, and I'll catch you next time on the water here.